right tools to succeed in school by putting laptops into the hands of students who need them most. And here to tell us more about his innovative way to keep kids plugged in is co-founder of Laptop Upcycle, Jon Bonesteel. Jon, thank you so much for being with us. And I know you started Laptop Upcycle 3 years ago. Tell us what inspired you to create it.
Okay, I will. It started actually with, simply enough, with just a Facebook post. I had run a local discussion group, and a friend of mine had posted a request for a young man who actually was doing his homework on his mom's cell phone. And she was looking to help out this family. And at the same time, I was running with a couple of friends a makerspace in town. And we had a few laptops laying around, and I just thought, well, why don't we set this up and give it to the young man so that he has the tools that he could use for school. So we did that and handed it over to him. He was really excited, and it helped him kind of keep up with his studies and got the cell phone back to his mom. And after that, we thought that maybe this was probably a little bigger problem than just the one-off. So I talked to some of my friends and some of my other contacts in town, and we worked on trying to scale this up to serve more young adults in the local Montclair area.
That's amazing. You've given, to date, I believe, 722 laptops to students in need. What's the feedback been like?
Oh, it's been really positive. It's been great. It's pulled the community together. We have help from other nonprofits locally. And, there's so many little stories of what the young adults have done with these laptops in addition to just keeping up with school. So it's been really heartwarming, and the thank you notes even that you get in the mail are just precious.
And I can only imagine, how incredible you started this 3 years ago. The need has only grown greater with distance learning. So this pandemic, how has it affected your method of working with children and educating them?
Well, it's kind of hit us twofold. Firstly, we had a system for giving the laptops to the young adults in our lab, which is in the United Way building in Montclair. And, clearly we had to stop that once the pandemic hit. We switched over to a distanced or a no-contact give-out system where I would go to the lab, get a stack of laptops, bring them back to my house, and then would communicate with the young adults and their parents when they were ready, and I would just leave a bag with their name on it out front after we had cleaned the laptops. So that was the one change. The second piece is that 100% of the work that's done on these laptops to get them ready for young adults is done by volunteers. And that's primarily students in our public schools. We've got a great group of high school and middle school students that come in and do the work to renovate and test these laptops. Well, we had to stop that when the pandemic hit and take a break. And we've recently restarted that about a month ago. And, of course, with distancing, PPE and temperature testing before the kids come and work, and we limit the amount of work that they do. The other thing is that these volunteers, the students, have been so anxious to get back into the lab because they love the work, they learn new things, and they've kind of gone a little stir crazy staying at home.
Well, it is so inspiring to see all the young adults you are helping throughout your community. Thank you so much for sharing your story and hopefully inspiring others, Jon.
Sure. And could I mention that if people are willing to help and if they'd like to get involved, we'd love to scale this up a little bit. They can visit our website at laptopupcycle.org and communicate with me. If it's something local, we would love your local donations. And nationwide, the National Christina Foundation and the Alliance for Technology Recycle and Reuse supports these efforts nationwide. So we'd love to get the word out for them as well.
Sounds amazing, Jon. Thanks again and have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you for letting me tell our story.
Our new series, GMA Study Guide, as millions of students and parents are trying to figure out how to prepare for the new school year during this pandemic.